Hi, I'm Chelsea Smithy. I'm just doing a career profile video. For my career, I chose adoption caseworker, and the organization that I looked at it through was LDS Family Services in Arizona. And there I talked to Callie Tidwell and Sharon Cummings, and their contact information is on my career profile sheet. This work environment is definitely family friendly, especially being with LDS Family Services, where as the LDS culture, we are very family oriented, and the fact that we're trying to build the families with adoption. And then this organization is fairly small. It actually um, is getting even smaller because of gay marriage and stuff like that. So they work with birth parents in particular now for counseling, and then they still show adoption websites, but they don't actually do the placement and the legal side of things through LDS Family Services anymore. And personally, I have experience with this since I am a birth mom. I know a little more about adoption and how to help birth moms in particular. And then on the other side of things, what some birth moms in particular look for in an adoptive couple, so I can help with counseling them that way as well. It's typically full time, but I think with LDS Family Services, they're pretty flexible. But adoption organizations aren't usually personally run. It takes a lot more people to run the organization than just one person. The stressors is it can be really hard emotionally and mentally and physically draining because of the feelings that you have with your client and the feelings that they present to you, and just knowing how to counsel everyone and how to make everyone feel pleased with your services. And then when I was going through the adoption process and in the midst of the adoption and being a birth mom, there were calls outside of work hours for counseling services like that. And then the typical benefits, if you're working full time, you can expect the basic benefits of healthcare and things like that. And then the common tasks would be to set up profiles for the adoptive couples and get all of their information and the legal stuff from their side set up for when they are placed, when a birth mother decides to place with them. And the adoptions can happen two ways, at birth or through a foster care kind of system. And then counseling these couples through the hardships and the hard times that come with trying to adopt, and then how to understand managing the relationships for everyone involved in the adoption triad. And then knowing the legal system for the state that you're in. It varies state to state what the birth parent's rights are, what the adoptive parent's rights are, different ways to go about the legal side of things with adoption. And then when talking to Callie, she definitely recommended getting a master's in marriage and family. So continuing on education instead of just a bachelor's. And then also Callie and Sharon had both done, I believe, health science or human science. And then social work is also a degree that you can get in order to be able to manage these kinds of jobs. And I kind of already touched on the basics of licensing depending on the state, what you're capable of doing with the degree that you've had. And mostly I got this information from between Callie, Sharon, myself, and then also an article about adoption caseworker jobs. That's mainly where I got the starting salary. They basically just gave me a median salary of 43,000. So starting it could be 40, experience 50 kind of thing. But you can expect about 43. So this is a huge passion that I have, and this is mainly why I chose this major, and I'm really excited to be able to work with adoption from the other side of things. And that's my career profile. Thanks.